was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and he promised it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone, pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos. Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light,
Hello everybody, this is MFG. Welcome to the International United Tier 1 Division here tonight. Round 6 at Spa. Drivers are readying up as we are getting ready for short qualifying here. 22 laps here tonight around Belgium. Should be a good one. Points leader, Juggernaut, looking to extend their lead. Team Alpine comes in here with I believe a 47-point lead in the Constructors' Championship. It should be a good one here tonight. See what the weather is. Oh, and a nice pouring down rain here for qualifying. If you remember the IUF1, you can visit the league store in our Discord and order your league and driver shirts if you wish. Clock is counting down. We are getting ready for qualifying. As you can see, heavy rain. Don't forget, at the bottom of the screen, you can follow the IUF1 ticker, updated point standings coming into tonight's event. Drivers and Constructors Championship. Also, I'd like to give a big shout out to the official music provider of the IUF1, Solfang. You can visit Solfang on Facebook at Solfang. Let them know that you heard their music right here at the IUF1. Clock is down to 0, so we'll see. Pouring down rain, so I do not see how we will be getting any kind of slick tire runs here. This looks like it is definitely going to be a wet 18-minute qualifying session here tonight for the Tier 1 guys. He might just join, so he'll be in the second. Williams also expecting a couple other drivers to join, hopefully during qualifying. If you follow the IUF1, let us know in the chat who do you think will win pole here in the rain. It could be anybody's guess, but kind of hard to bet against the Haas of Josh or the Alpine or Juggernaut. So unless something little out there happens, that is where my money will be going. Dark horse maybe here in the rain would be Matt Veg in that McLaren. Going P1 here in qualifying. The Young Harvest is reserving tonight. Reserve drivers do not get to qualify him at IUF1. All reserve drivers must start in the rear. So Young Harvest making his league debut here tonight, so it's going to be nice to watch him make his debut as some of the guys are getting ready to come out on track here. Captain Redbeard making his season debut. His stuff got hacked, and so he hasn't been able to play. He had to fight with Microsoft to get his all his stuff back, so he's missed the first 5 rounds of the season, but he is got everything. Had to get a new game tag, all that good stuff when you get hacked. But back tonight, so making his league debut, first league race on the new game, so be interesting to see how Captain Redbeard does in his Red Bull here. Trey here, knee bender. I saw Emai join the session, but he has not popped up. I guess it's gotta wait for him to pick his car. I did see him jump in. I don't see anything to chat about somebody needing an invite. Might be waiting to pick his car because I do not see him on the screen yet. Let's get our info. Anybody else? Don't know if we need tires in this weather. Captain Redbeard will be the first one to attempt a lap here. Full wets for most. A couple of the guys are going out on the intermediate green wall tires, so we'll see how that fares. As looks like Captain Redbeard is going to start our qualifying session here. Oh, slid that Red Bull around. Good save there. See his hands just fighting the wheel here. Back of the car to slide all around. Coming down to the 13-minute mark here and qualifying. Last chicane here for the captain. Here he comes. First time on the board. 159.4 for the Red Bull driver. Dragonite, your points leader, has gone P1 there, 155.8 on the intermediate tires. So I have to see how that fares for guys. Oliveira, second of the two Alpines. His teammate has gone out on the intermediates and has set the fastest lap here. Oliveira going to go out on the full wets here. Give us a full indication of maybe what is the better tire here. As the kick Sauber of Williams comes in here third in the stand, it's going to go P2 here, 157.8 for the kick Sauber driver. Here comes Oliveira out of the final corner. Oliveira's going to go P3, 159.0. The zero on his first lap goes 2 minutes, 0.1. Kugo here in 6th, E-Mod out. Josh on an out lap. Matt Veg here in the McLaren. Matty D has gone purple there in sector 1. He's also in the intermediate tires. So on board here with the McLaren driver. .864 is the time to beat, and that big slides it around down the hill. Getting a nice little toe. That's the Haas of Josh in front of him. Josh gonna pull over, get out of the way. Good job there by Josh, defending Tier 1 world champion there. Comes in here second in the standings. Edge here has gone purple now at these sectors 1 and 2 here. 155.8, still the time to beat by your points leader Juggernaut in that Alpine. Here comes Matt Veg here. Come through this final chicane. Matt Veg, P1, 155.5. Matt Veg goes P1 here early. Take you down. RL Josh now starting his first attempt. Matt Veg gets out of the way. Here comes Josh down the hill. far. Time to beat 155.5. Top 3 on the intermediate tires. So I would expect a lot of these guys that went out on the wets are going to come back in, switch tires, and make another go at it. Josh has gone purple here in Sector 1. Car looks very stable here in the rain. Good looking up here by the Haas driver. Juggernaut has now gone back to P1, 154.5. Business picking up here in qualifying. Gosh, a little loose on exit there. On purple there through sectors 1 and 2. That edge has been moved down to that second position. Straight up to P3 on the full wets there. Here comes Josh, beat his final chicane. 154.5, time to beat. And Josh, 154.4. Puts that Haas P1 for the time being. Matt Veg has not improved. He's on another lap here. Let's go on another lap here with Matt Veg here. Give you a view from inside the McLaren. Matt Veg currently sitting in that third position. Now Matt Veg has gone purple in Sector 1. These guys are just getting faster and faster. Matt Veg here getting a nice little tow here from the Haas of Josh in front of him. Josh certainly P1, Juggernaut 2. Matt Veg here in third. Gary has now popped his Ferrari up into P4. Josh gets out the way. Matty V here into that last chicane. Can he improve? Needs to pick up just a little over a second if he wants to take that P1 position back. Here he comes to the stripe. And he does. 152.6. Sub-Zero into Williams currently in that 6th position. Looks like he just finished a lap. Williams has invalidated. On board now with Oliveira, currently in that 8th position. 152.6, time to beat Matt Veg there with a mega lap here in the rain. Oliveira has now gone purple here in Sector 2. This circuit is just getting faster and faster. More time goes by. Rain lighting up a little bit, starting to find a little more grip out here. I think this is going to go down to the final couple cars when qualifying comes to an end here. Oliveira out of the final corner. Can he improve? Currently down in that 10th position. Here he goes. He's going to cross right. He's going to go all the way up to P2 with a 154.2 now. So great lap by Oliveira. Josh on another lap. He is invalidated here. Juggernaut back on an out lap here. Kugo in that Aston Martin. Currently in that 6th position. Looks like he is off the pace a little bit, or is he? I would have been bent it if I was out there in the rain. Captain Redbeard has got that Red Bull now up to P3. 154.3 now. Matt Veg still has his field by a second and a half here. Right now, your top 5 is Matt Veg, Oliveira, Red Bull, Redbeard, Josh, and Hamilton. Hugo currently in that 7th position. Like he is about to start another lap. E-Mod now has gone sector and purple 2 in that Williams. .152.6 is the time to beat. Under 3 minutes now left in qualifying. Here comes E-Mod out of the final corner. Meebender's gone P2. And E-Mod's going to go all the way up to the top of the leaderboard. 152.604. So E-Mod has now put that Williams P1. Matt Veg here on an outlap has been moved back to P2. Meebender here in 3rd. Oliveira now 4th. Captain Redbeard getting ready to come out to make another one. Josh also getting ready to come out. Hamilton on the racetrack here. Looks like he's trying to charge that battery up for another run. He currently sits in that 7th position. Juggernaut now, as you saw, right when we clicked on, he was purple in Sector 2 here. Oh, he has backed out of it. On board now, Trey. Trey currently sitting 11th in that Kick Sauber. And Trey improving. 156.5 is his best time. He does. Trey goes P1, 152.2. Meebender has just gone to P4, so you see how this leaderboard is just changing by the moment. .152.2 now the time to beat. Kugo has pounced himself up into the top 5 with a great lap. 153.6 for the Aston Martin driver. Josh on his outlap. Points leader Juggernaut now. Up the hill. Oh, and now Williams has put his Kick Sauber P1 with a 152.229. I'm not sure, but this might be a record on how many guys have held that P1 position at some point during qualifying. Duganov, who led qualifying very early in the session, now finds himself out of the top 10. He set that 154.5 very early in qualifying. E-Mod is done for the session as qualifying has come to an end. Hamilton is done. Meebender is now done. Captain Redbeard, we just talked about going up to P30, now finds himself in 9th. Juggernaut has gone purple here in Sector 2. We are try to follow these top guys as they cross the straight. Right now, the front row is owned by the Kick Saubers of Williams and Trey. Here comes Juggernaut out of the final corner. Going forward with Josh. Juggernaut now P1, 151.2 for the Alpine. Now on board with the Haas of Josh. Now Veg comes at the final corner. He's going to go P2, 152.0 on board with Josh. Josh might be the last one to have a real shot here at pole. Right now, 151.2 by your points leader is currently the time to beat. Josh now in that Haas, out of the final corner. Williams has retired, so he is not going to improve. And here comes Josh. Josh, no, he only goes P2 with a 151.3. Whoa. So the top two in the standings are going to start 1-2 here tonight. Juggernaut wins pole here in that Alpine. Josh going to start P2 here. Matt Veg in third. Williams fourth. Teammate Trey in fifth. Emot's going to go P6 here. The two Ferraris are Hamilton and Gary 7th and 8th. And Oliveira in 9th. And Hugo is going to run at your top 10. Niebender, followed by his teammate Captain Raber, is going to go 11 and 12. The Williams of Sub-Zero is going to go 13th. And the two reserve drivers of Fitz and Risky making his league debut here tonight going to go 14th and 15th. Let's take a screenshot for everybody for the powers to be. Don't forget, here in IUF1 we do take a 5-minute break between qualifying and the race. Give our drivers a chance to get a drink, use the potty, smoke a cigarette, whatever they need to do. So hopefully you enjoy some music from Solfang, and we will be back in 5 minutes for the start of the Belgian Grand Prix here for the Tier 1 division in the IUF1.
Was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection. She was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your night queen's gonna make everything alright. You made you the walk of shame. Was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful earned you a date. But you know what happens with too many benzos. Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You made you the walk of shame come morning light. But your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight. And you promise it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You made you the walk of shame come morning light. But your midnight queen's here to hold.
Alright everybody, welcome back. We are just about ready to go here. 22 laps here tonight around Spa. Looks like we got a cloudy start here to tonight's Belgium Grand Prix for the Tier 1 division. Juggernaut on pole. Josh starting P2, Matt Bedge P3. See how the weather holds out for the entire event. As the broadcaster, I do not get weather reports.
Jenna Marie was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form.
Drivers should be readying up here any moment. So you've seen qualifying, you followed IUF1. Who do you think is going to win here tonight? Just an 11-point gap between the top two. And both of them starting on the front row here, so this should be a good one. I can hear the bells of tinging. We are just now seconds away from the start. Everybody had fresh tires on. Juggernaut gets out to a good start. Josh had to get into his car. A couple of guys lagged out at the end, so they had to get into their cars. Oh, Ferrari's around. That is the Ferrari of Hamilton has gone around. Josh reached a couple spots on the start here, but having to reconnect. Hugo also had to reconnect. Oh, Alvarez has spun. Now Williams looking for the lead. Matt Vedge on the outside. What a battle here. Oh, Matt Vedge has to cut the corner. He's trying to get the position back. Oh, got some damage here. Saw some wings flapping around. Look at this battle here in the middle of the pack here on that one. Now on board Josh. See what Josh sees ahead. See what he got behind. Trey now looking to make a move on that Vedge. Dragunov is your leader. Williams second. Matt Vedge third. Trey fourth. Josh top five here. Gary in sixth. Iman. Redbeard. What a good start for Redbeard and for me Bender. The two Redbeards gaining tons of spots on the opening lap here. Dragunov slowly pulling away. Got a train behind him. Matt Vedge here in third. Trey now trying to hold off the fight here as Josh finds himself in that fifth position. Oh no, got your Ferrari. Gary slid in. It's got a hold of somebody. Contact made there. Gary got into the corner real deep. Late on the brake and slid through the corner. Made some contact. Don't see any damage, looking for damage on any of the cars involved. But now up front, Williams now has found himself tucked up right behind Dragunov. This is for the race lead. Here comes Williams. Lead that kick Sauber to the top of the leaderboard. Williams becomes the second different leader of the race here on lap 2. Dragunov second. Matt Vedge now found himself on P3. Trey 4. Josh 5th here. Top 3 started on the medium tires. Gary now here in 6th. Captain 7th. Kneebender. Kugo and Ivan now in 10th. Fitz in 11th. Youngster making a good opening league race here. Finds himself P12 now in that RB. Oliveira after a spin looking to make the move. Can't quite get around. And here they come. Sun starting to come out here at Spa. Looking further up now, Iman looking to make a move. Finds himself. Here he goes. Iman looking to make a move on Kugo. Also has Kneebender right there. Into the final chicane. And Iman got by both of them. What a move by the Williams driver. Iman now cuts across the red nose. The Red Bull, cuts across the nose of the Red Bull. Now he sets his sights on Captain Redbeard. Iman trying to muscle himself back up through the field. Finds himself here in 8th. In between the two Red Bulls. Gary still in 6th as they come up the hill. Josh now falling back to the hands of Gary. Gary now setting his sights on the Haas. Gary's going to go to the inside. Can't quite get her done. Oh, slight contact made. Doesn't look like any damage for either driver. And now Trey looking to make a move on Matt Vedge. This is the battle for P3. Matt Vedge going to go around the outside. Trey trying to take advantage of them soft tires here. Can't quite do it. Matt Vedge holds them all for the time being. Oh, into the gravel. That's going to slow him up. That's going to give Trey a run here. Trey can't do nothing when falls back in line. On board now. Williams still your race leader. Trey takes some heat. Can't quite do nothing with him. Top 7 now all together. It's a DRS train all the way back into 11th. Here on lap 3. Iman now trying to pull a gap on the Red Bull Kneebender. Back up front here, Williams still your race leader here on lap number 4. Oh, Juggernaut gets on the brake, slides it. Ooh, he saved it. Got a little bit too much of that curving back there. Overworking that edge now. Get a run on him. Top 7 all right here on your screen. Juggernaut not close enough to make the move. Now Matt Veg is going to go to the inside of the Alpine. Oh, a little touch. Juggernaut comes back on. Oh, and he got a penalty for that. That's going to open the door for Trey. Trey now goes to the inside of Juggernaut. Now Matt Veg up to P2. In between the two kick salvers. Williams your leader. Veg second. Trey third. Had two different leaders. Juggernaut led open and lap. Williams got the lead from him going up the hill of Bruges, and now has held the lead since. But now Matt Veg barking on the door, looking to get that McLaren into that top spot here on lap 4. Look at this in-car view from the McLaren as he is tucked up right behind the kick salver. Hard on her brakes, locks the front up. Slide around, gonna try to undercut him, can't quite do it. Falls back in line. Nice battle here. Emod has found himself, gotten around Josh. Josh is going to come back at him here in turn 1. Give the Williams the spot. Josh going to fall back in line. So Emod has worked himself all the way up to P4 in that Williams. Leadbender Juggernaut has made an early stop. He has gone to get a mediums here. Oh no, he did not make a stop. He has had an issue. Points leader now finds himself down in 15th. Long way to go here, only on lap 5. Juggernaut down. He's going to have to work himself back up through the front. Good chance here with the early troubles from the Alpine for the guys like Matt Veg, Williams, Josh, all to gain ground. As now Matt Veg is looking for that P1 position. He's going to go to the inside of the kickstart. Matt Veg on to the curbing. Williams not giving up any ground. He's going to fight him off, hold him off for the time being. And now Matt Veg is going to get the move done. Move the McLaren to P1. Matt Veg muscles his way to the front. So they're back. Josh has got himself back around the Williams of Emod. Top 4, top 5 have now broken out to a 2.5 second lead over 6th place Gary. So now we got two mini packs here. We got a pack of 5 here at the front, another pack of 4. Back at the here 6th through 9th, and then the young Harv here has worked himself up to P10 in his league debut. So a good run here. Josh is just up fastest lap. Harv doing a great job as we go back up. Emod now looking to get around. Matt Veg has had issues. Matt Veg now finds himself in P5. There's just too much action going on, and now that puts Williams and Trey the top of the field. Right now Josh finds himself in P3 in the Haas. Emod now 4th. Matt Veg has fallen to 5th, but Emod now looking for that 3rd position as he goes inside the Haas. Move to Williams up a spot. Emod now up to P3. Here on lap 6 we've had 3 different leaders. Matt Veg, Williams, and Juggernaut have all led a lap, at least one lap here tonight. Trey now looking to get himself to the top of this board. Trey, oh no, the two teammates come together now. Trey to the inside. Trey is going to go to the inside. Trey saved up a lot of battery there. Move that kick salver to P1. Trey, 4th different leader of the event as he muscles himself past his teammate. Williams now in 2nd, Emod 3rd, Josh 4th, and now Matt Veg tucked in 5th. Their top 5 have broken away now to 3 seconds over 6th place running Lieben. Gary's picked up a penalty, so has the young Harv. Trey is going to lead lap number 6 here. Williams second. Emod now looking for that second position, and he makes a run to the inside of Williams. Emod on the brakes, a little wheel contact. On board here with the Haas. 4th place running Josh. Looking back to Matt Edge up to the top 3. Up along Rouge they go. Out front, look at her run, Williams. Emod gets around Trey. Now he's looking. Can he get 2 for 1? No, he can't. He's going to fall back in line. Locks it up. That's going to open the door for Trey to come back at him. Oh, Trey couldn't quite get the nose of that kick salver inside, but that's going to give Williams the lead back. Emod now up to P2. Got to wonder how long Trey, Josh, we've been all on the soft tires. Here's where the strategy comes. They'll have to come in. I do expect everybody to go either medium hards or soft hards. As now Emod looks in. Emod is going to go to the lead. Emod comes our 5th different leader here in the first 7 laps. Oh, and now Emod has picked up a penalty. Emod, first of the front runners to pick up a penalty. Hard to keep track of all the action. Williams now second, Trey third. Matt Veg has gotten around Josh. He is up to 4th. Josh now in 5th. Dragunov, who had that spin, went from the lead back to 15th, has now worked himself up to 10th, and now looking to get around his teammate, and he does. So move Dragunov back into the top 10. He has worked himself back up to P9 here. So our points leader not out of it yet. As now the 2 Alpines see if they can work together to chase this field down. Fitz with a nice straight early run here. Trey brings his kick salver, first of the front runners on the softs to come down. Oh, he is going to go to a set of mediums. Not sure if he can get the mediums to the end. Very shocking on that one. He could be in trouble late in this race if we don't have a safety car. As Williams now looks to go back inside of Emod and move Williams back to the race lead. And once again, we have a lead change. Williams now regains the lead. Matt Veg here in 3rd. Josh has fallen now to 3 seconds behind this group here. Josh really starting to struggle on them soft tires. So I expect him to be into the pit soon. He is losing ground, a lot of it here early. So them reds have really fallen off here. Josh is just falling by the wayside now. Finds himself 4.5 seconds back. Would expect Josh to bring that Haas in this lap, go to a set of hards, and try to go the rest of the way here. Trey opted for a set of mediums there, as Emod has regained the lead back. It's so hard to show everybody and keep track of all the movement at the front of this field, as these guys are changing leads every lap. Now Veg now back up to 3rd. This trio has now broken out to a 4-second lead over the Haas of Josh. Got to see if Josh brings that Haas in here. Emod is going to lead. Josh through the final corner. Josh stays out another lap here. Sub-Zero picks up penalty. Now the Red Bull Meadbender is going to come in. He's going to get off the side. No, that's Captain Redbeer. He's going to be the first of the 2 Red Bulls to come in. Josh now finds himself 4.6 seconds back. Really shocked that he did not come in that lap and go to a set of hards. Maybe he is going to try to stretch it another lap or 2 and go to a set of mediums to the end of this. As Matt Veg has now worked himself up to 2nd. Now he is looking to get the race lead back. Side by side with Emod. Matt Veg is going to take the lead. Oh, he's going to give it right back. Here comes Emod to the inside as Matt Veg went wide there in 4. Matt Veg now way to the outside. Emod. Matt Veg going to have the inside going through here. There he picks up a penalty. Matt Veg, oh, out wide. Here comes Emod's going to try to get inside of him. Here he comes, side by side. This is not a corner. You want to go side by side in. Matt Veg looks like he is going to power body on the outside and hold on. That's going to open the door. As now Williams is going to go to the inside of the Williams here. Can't quite do it. Emod holds him off. Good driving by these 3. They have figured it out, worked it out. And Matt Veg is now your race leader. E-Mod second. Williams now to third. Josh back in fourth here. Meadbender in fifth. Juggernaut up to P6 now. Fitz, Hugo, and Trey. First of the top guys to pit. Trey finds himself right now in P9. Now, does the pit window open for Meadbender and Josh on them soft tires as Juggernaut has now worked himself back up. He's got back around and out. E-Mod has gotten back around. Oh, looks like E-Mod might have got loose. Carl went ghosted, but Matt Veg is going to get the lead back. Josh stays out another lap. Up Elan Rouge they go. Top three here. Matt Veg is your leader. E-Mod second. Williams third. On board. Here comes Williams, and what a move. He's going to fly by. And now it's him and the Williams side by side. Move Williams back to the top spot. And now, E-Mod's going to come back to the inside, locks it up, cuts it in, drives it in deep. E-Mod powers that Williams back to the front spot. Williams now back to P2, Matt Veg. Catbird seat here watching this action. MP3. Gary has retired. Oh, the Ferrari has crashed. The Ferrari has crashed. And boy, is that going to hurt the guys that have just pitted. Gary has crashed out here, going up Elan Rouge at the top of the hill. The Ferrari is done. That is going to bring out our first full core safety car here on lap 10. Expect all the front runners now to hit pit road. Now, could this open the door for Josh here? Can Josh go to a set of mediums now? E-Mod, Williams now, they're going to have to go to the hards here, so that's going to give Josh the advantage on tires here. Josh, I believe, might be the big one to catch a break. Juggernaut, your points leader now, he's going to be able to come in. He's going to have to either go to a set of hards or a set of softs here, but he does get to catch back up after his early issues. E-Mod brings that Williams into pit lane here. Hopefully none of these guys pick up penalties. Here comes Matt Veg, slams on a brake. Here comes Josh. Don't need no penalties here. Josh gets on the pit road. Here comes your points leader now. He's going to bring his Alpine in fifth. Great run here by Fitz in the reserve row up to P6. Trey now. Trey might have been the big loser. Trey fighting for the lead now. Already made one stop, and now it's going to come out, find himself back here in seventh. So Trey, unfortunately, with the way this safety car came out, Trey is going to be the big loser in all of this. As the other guys didn't have to didn't make another stop, so Trey is not going to get that position back here. Meadbender stays out on racetrack because he had just made his stop, and so did Captain Redbeard. So both of the Red Bulls is going to get around Trey. So Trey, really the big loser, is going to fall all the way back to P9. As we are now at the halfway point. So this safety car really comes out and puts a big thing on into this race with the strategy. E-Mod now got to figure they're going to go another lap or two, so that's going to leave about 9 laps of green flag racing to the end. That is probably just at the very edge of the soft tire. We saw Josh really start to fall off after about 7 laps. We'll see how Trey plays into that. Also, Matt Veg gone to the softs. Williams decided to go for the long run. He had to go either hards or soft. He decided to go hards. Josh right now finds himself in that 4th position on a set of mediums, which with the laps remaining and the fuel load might just be on the perfect tire now. Juggernaut gets all that time that he had lost back. He's fallen all the way back to 15th. Now finds himself all the way back up to 5th now with a chance to grab another victory on the season. Right now, the top 4 guys in the standings are all sitting here 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. not a great day for Team Ferrari's. Lewis Hamilton, after an early spin on lap 1, has really not been able to find himself back to the through the field, but now he gets this line up right behind, giving him a chance to gain some ground here. Finds himself back in that 14th position. Gary, his teammate, brought out the safety car at the top of the hill there. Alright everybody, welcome back here after the commercial break. Gonna have 10 laps remaining when we get back around. Just give you a quick rundown on how they stand right now. Emod is your race leader. Williams here in PT, Matt Veg now 3rd, Josh here in 4th, Juggernaut 5th, Fitz here in 6th, Leadbender in that Red Bull now currently P7, Trey in 8th, Hugo here in 9th, and Sub-Zero rounds out your top 10. Oliveira not having the kind of day that we expect out of this Alpine driver, but still has half a race to go. Finds himself P11, the youngest card here, making his league debut with a nice strong run here, currently in that 12th position. Leo Hamilton in 13th. Captain Redbeard made a late stop to go into a brand new set of softs to the end of this. And Gary rounds out the 15 drivers. Gary the first one to be out. Don't forget here in the IUF1, everybody scores points as long as you complete 90% of the race. So right now you cannot finish any worse than 14th here tonight. And don't forget, safety car is in this lap, but you will want to join us next week, round 7 of the IUF1 for our Champions Division Tier 1 and Tier 2, our first ever reverse grid league race, which after tonight's race and points standings are updated, next week the field will be set in reverse order of how you are in the standings after the Belgian Grand Prix, so that should be a good one. Seeing guys like Emod and Williams and Matt Veg and Josh and Juggernaut all work themselves from the back of the field through the guys, so that should be a lot of fun. Jeddah next week, reverse grid, as Emod has taken off here. Williams in 2nd, Matt Veg 3rd. Josh has already fallen out of the DRS range here, so the top 3 got a good jump on the Haas. Make sure everybody makes it through here on the restart. Everybody made it through. Down the hill they come. Emod is your race leader. Matt Veg here and Williams 2nd. Matt Veg 3rd. So Matt Veg is going to want to take advantage of these soft tires as early as possible. Up the hill they go. And Josh is now already under fire from the Alpine. And here comes Juggernaut. He's going to fly by the Haas. The Haas got a horrible start. He's falling out of DRS range already. Now finds himself P5, Juggernaut in that 4th position here. And now Williams back to the front. Matt Veg has gotten around, so Matt Veg up to P2, Emod down to P3. Glitch in the game, there is no safety car. Hopefully that'll go off soon. We are green flag racing here, and Williams is your race leader. Matt Veg now P2, Emod 3rd, and the Juggernaut is on the move. He is all the way up to P4, and he is barking on the door of the top 3, and he brings Josh right along with him. Top 5 already out to a 2.5 second lead over Leadbender. Leadbender now in the battle as Trey starts to work himself back through the field. Trey with the bad luck with when that safety car came out compared to when he pitted. So now Trey's got to work himself back through the field. Now he makes the move. He's going to try to get back into that top 6. Move that kick salver up a spot. Trey now up to that 6th position. Josh here, Juggernaut. Williams has now lost the lead. Look at this battle. Side by side they go. Matt Veg is going to lead this one. Emon now in 2nd. Williams 3rd. DRS now enabled. Captain Midler has picked up a penalty. But the battle up front. Oh, Emon got part of the wall. Gotta wonder if he gave that Williams any damage, but really that cost him some time. To give Matt Veg a chance to pour a little gap, maybe hold on to this lead. As these guys behind will head DRS. Williams then going to put all kind of pressure on the Williams of E-Mod. Now, Sir Williams to the outside. Is he going to get closer? No, he's not going to get close enough to make a move on that Veg. Matt Veg is going to hold him off. Juggernaut here, 5th. Josh, Trey, Kneebender, Hugo, Fitz, Knight, Oliveira, 10th. Sub-Zero, Hamilton, the Young Heart, and Redbeard now. Back up front, Matt Veg, your race leader. Now, 9/10 of a second, and Matt Veg is starting to pull away. Boy, he is really trying to take advantage of Emon now. Gets around the kick salver. He is going to go. And now Juggernaut gets around Williams. Williams lost several spots. Oh, he has left the session. His car is close to... Oh, let me invite him back. Oh, what a horrible time to disconnect. And that is going to cost him, as now he has fallen all the way back to 6th place. Horrible time to disconnect. Trey here in 5th. Josh now 4th. Juggernaut 3rd. Emon. Matt Veg now 2nd and 3rd do have plenty. So Matt Veg with a 1.4 second lead here. E-Mod here in 2nd, Juggernaut 3rd, Josh 4th, Trey now finds himself back up to P5, so good start there. Trey now finds himself 2.4 seconds back at that front 4. Kneebender here in 6th, Williams still have yet to rejoin. He finds himself back in 8th, Oliveira Knight 5th here in 10th, Hamilton Sub-Zero to Young Heart, and Hart Redbeard back up front. Matt Veg 1.4 second leads here. And now Juggernaut has got his Alpine up to P2. He's gotten around E-Mod to move the Juggernaut now up. E-Mod 3rd. Josh, gotta wonder if Josh is just sitting there. Is Josh going to be on the better tires here for the last 2 to 3 laps of this race? Have to keep an eye on the board. Top 3 right now are on the soft tires. Juggernaut finds himself 1.2 seconds back, followed by E-Mod, then Josh, then Trey. Kugo now 6th, Kneebender 7th, Oliveira 8th, Fitz 9th, and Hamilton. Good restart has gone from 14th to 5th here. Now Sub-Zero getting around Williams. This is falling down through the field, as he has yet to get back in, and he has now fallen all the way down to that 14th position. Horrible time to disconnect. Back up front, Juggernaut now regains the lead. He led here early and then had some issues, but now finds that Alpine back in P1. E-Mod 2nd, Josh 3rd, Matt Veg is falling back to P4. Josh now in 3rd. You gotta wonder if he is just sitting there trying to save them tires. He'll be on the better tires for the last couple laps of the race here. Is that when Josh will make his move in the Haas? Right now, E-Mod tucked up right behind Juggernaut here. Gonna have DRS. Now he is going to go to the outside, and he is going to make that move well before the braking zone move E-Mod back to the top of this leaderboard. Juggernaut 2nd, Josh in 3rd. Matt Veg has now fallen 2.8 seconds back and now finds himself in a fight here with Trey. This is a battle for P4. Now Josh does not have to do anything. Josh right now in the capper seat as the front 2 drivers have come in. So Josh, all Josh really has to do is not do anything but follow the top 2 and just keep in contact with them. Right now you gotta say that Josh doesn't make any mistakes. Right now Josh controls his own destiny. when it comes to getting victory here. Williams has joined back in, but unfortunately he is 7 seconds behind this whole field after the disconnect. There's Hugo has left the session. Let me see if I can, let's see, let's do it this way. Probably a little quicker. As we take you back up front now, Emod is still your race leader, Dragunov here in second. Josh just lurking here in third. Now in the front two have penalties. Matt Veg here, he has gotten out of DRS range of Trey. Trey trying to get back into DRS range. He is at the moment. This battle now 3 seconds behind that top trio, and Emod has broken DRS from Dragunov. Trey not quite close enough to make the move. Matt Veg is going to hold on to that 4th position. Josh here in 3rd. Dragunov is taking further back here. Niebender. Good run in that 6th position. Oliveira talked about how he was not having the best of days, but now has found himself up to P7. And Niebender has picked up a penalty in front of him. Fitz with a good run here in 8th. Leo Hamilton now up to 9th. And now Ferrari's a nice little battle here. This is a battle for 8th between Fitz and Hamilton. Fitz doing a great job reserving for his McLaren team tonight, as now Hamilton's going to go to the inside, move the Ferrari up a spot. Hamilton has gotten around the McLaren to move Hamilton up to 8th. Fitz now 9th. Captain Redbeard here in 10th. The young Harv had a nice steady run in his debut, currently running at 11th position. Sub-Zero here in 12th. Hugo has just gotten back in his car, finds himself 13th, and Williams, unfortunately, was battling for the race win and disconnected. So right now he is hoping for a safety car, at least just to finish this race, to score 14th place points. So it's not as bad as it could have been. Take you back up front. Emod still your race leader. Dragunov still 2nd, and Josh now tucked up right behind here in 3rd. Matt Veg still in 4th, 3 seconds behind, but he's gotten out of DRS here of Trey. Bring back Meager. Now Oliveira looking for that P6 position. Now he's tucked up right behind the Red Bull. Let's go on board with the Alpine here on lap 18, just 5 remaining. DRS open on the Alpine. Is he close enough to make a move on Niebender? No, he's not. Niebender's going to hold him off for the time being. Take you back up front with your top 3. It's still Emod, Dragunov, and Josh. Matt Veg steady in that 4th position. Matt Veg now would love to gain some ground because the 2 guys in the leaders have penalties. And Matt Veg, if he can get this down, if he can get down, to maybe just a couple seconds behind this group here, Matt Veg still in the position to get a podium. Going to be just 4 laps remaining here at Spa when these guys get back around to the straight. Emod is your race leader. We've had 6 different race leaders throughout this event. This has been a very competitive race. Emod now with just 4 laps remaining. Still your race leader, Dragunov in 2nd, Josh here in 3rd, still tucked up. Josh still in a position where he doesn't have to do anything but just follow these guys around. With the front 2 having penalties, Matt Veg really trying to hustle that McLaren to get back and maybe get a podium out of this. Once this is all over, Trey now has fallen 2 seconds behind Matty V, so you can see some of the cars are really starting to struggle on them soft tires. That's all due to setup. Some guys are struggling already on the softs. Some guys are still getting good laps out of the softs. And now Oliveira goes around the Red Bull. Oh, and then goes it in deep. So he's going to hold that position. Good move by the Alpine to move Oliveira up to 6. That's going to put Niebender back here in P7. Hamilton now in 8th. Fitz Kugo back in his car, finds himself 10th. The young Hart is having a good day here in a battle with Sub-Zero. This is 11th and 12th, followed by Williams is now starting to gain some spots back now. Finds himself here in 13th. Captain Redbeard here in 14th. Williams really trying to hustle that kick salvo around since he's gotten back in his car. As now he is going to go around Sub-Zero and move that kick salvo up a spot. So yes, Williams back up to 12th. Oh, and the Williams goes super wide. Harv gets up to 11th. Hugo in 10th. Oh, and now Trey has left the session. Trying to get these guys in race back as quick as I can. Trey gonna lose a couple spots probably due to that. Up here, now there's 3 laps remaining. Top 3 have not changed. It's still Emod, Juggernaut, and Josh. Matt Bedge now. Matt Bedge has cut that lead, and now Emod has lost a couple spots. That's gonna move Josh up to that 2nd position. You gotta wonder now, all them soft tires on that Williams starting to give away. Juggernaut has now gotten back up front here. Josh here in 2nd. Emod currently 3rd. Matt Bedge here in 4th. So Matt Bedge definitely in striking distance now of getting the podium here. Top 4 now, 7 seconds. Oliveira up to 5th. Kneebender, Trey, Hamilton, Fitz, and Kugo. Williams now 11th. Redbeard, Sub-Zero, and the young Harv here in 14th. Oh, Josh has spun off. Don't know if there was contact or not, but Josh has spun off here. And now he's got to wait for the cars to go by. Don't know what happened to the ass. He's trying to get off the grass. He has fallen all the way back. Now, this could open a door here. Matt Bedge could be looking here to do a race win. Matt Bedge just outside of that window here. Going to be 2 laps remaining. What an up and down day. We've seen that some of the best in the world have mistakes. Trey comes down pit road and that kicks Albert here late. Under 2 remaining now. Juggernaut 1.4 over Emod. Another 1.8 back in that Bedge. Everybody on the racetrack now has ran enough laps to score points, so the top 14 drivers will score points here tonight. Question is now, who is going to win this? 3 of the top 4 all have penalties. Matt Bedge is right at that 3-second window. Can he gain enough time here? There's just going to be 1 lap remaining when we get back to the stripe here. This is going to be so close. Interview back to the leaders. Matt Bedge right now just in range to get a win. He was hoping this was the last lap. Juggernaut is the leader. We are on the final lap here. Emod in 2nd. Matt Bedge is 3rd. Kneebender 4th. Oliveira 5th. Hamilton 6th. Fitz, Josh, Kugo, and Williams right out your top 10. But back up front with Juggernaut, I do not know how many penalties each drivers have. I'm not a fan of checking them. I know they got at least 3 seconds for the top 2, so that would be the magic number for Matt Bedge, and right now it is a 2.7. Iman now making a charge here. Matt Veg now 2.9 here at 3. He is just on the verge. Now he's falling out of it. Matt Veg low on fuel. That could really come in across to Matt Veg. The light is blinking on his fuel gauge. The other guys have plenty of fuel left. Can that McLaren muster up enough through sector 3 to get back inside that 3-second window? This is going to be a super close finish at the end. Juggernaut leads. Emad now just a half second back. Matt Veg now inside that 3-second window at 2.9. Boy, how close this last chicane is going to be so important. Emad makes a late dive. Is that going to slow up Juggernaut? Here, out of the final corner. Juggernaut is going to cross the line first. Emad. Matt Veg is your winner. Matt Veg is going to win this. Emad is going to come home P2. Juggernaut is going to fall to 3rd. Meebender here, going to cross the line P4. Oliveira all the way up to 4th. What a run. Meebender, Hamilton. Here comes Fitz. Fitz going to come home. Josh. Now Kugo in that 9th position. Williams, after early trouble, worked himself all the way back up to 10th. Captain Redbeard in 11th. Sub-Zero 12th. Trey is going to round out the field in 13th. And wow, what was a very exciting race. Thought to see what kind of videos are posted in the incident report. We don't know what happened to Josh. Josh, with just a few laps remaining, was definitely in the catbird seat to get a win here. And then when we found him, he was off the track. Don't know if he lost it on his own or got some help. What could have been for the Haas driver ends up in an 8th place finish. But the strategy, the penalties all worked itself back. And at the end of the day, it was the McLaren of Matt Veg who wins here tonight in Spa. And there goes a very happy Matt Veg, top of the podium. Emad, Juggernaut with a great comeback after early troubles, falls and fell all the way back to 15th, works himself back, crossed the start-finish line first, but ends up 3rd with the penalties. So what now straight, let's give you a quick rundown. Let's take a screenshot for the powers to be. So your race winner and fastest lap is going to go to the McLaren of Matt Veg. Emad P2, Juggernaut 3rd, Oliveira 4th. So another great performance by Team Alpine. Meebender in 5th, Hamilton 6th, Fitz 7th, Josh falls to 8th. Williams comes home 9th, and Captain Redbeard is going to finish P10 here. Trey, Sub-Zero, Kugo, the Young Hart, and Gary round out your 15-car field. Once again, everybody, thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of the IUF1, which was a very good, very exciting race. Came down to the final chicane with the penalties, and at the end of it, it was Matt Veg by just a little bit over 1/10 of a second. Matt Veg wins here in Spa. Emad, strong run in that Williams, going to come home P2. Juggernaut in that 3rd position will extend his points lead over Josh, who had issues late when he was in a position to win this. So very exciting. Don't forget, tomorrow night, join Captain Redbeard here in the booth as our Tier 2 division tackles Belgium. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 12 midnight for the guys across the pond in the UK. And then next week, starting Monday night with our Champions No Assist division, our first ever reverse grid field will be lined up by point standings after this week's Belgium Grand Prix for each division. So that should be a fun one to watch all the points leader have to work themselves from the back of the field in all 3 tiers. And so we'll see how that all plays out. Something we've never done here in 8 seasons of the IUF1 is a reverse grid. So this year we are doing it. We won sprint race and one reverse grid in both halves of the season. So looking forward to that. So don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, right back here on the IUF1 channel. Captain Redbeard will be in the booth with you. And once again, congratulations to Matt Veg, who survived Spa here tonight and grabs his second win of the season. Until tomorrow night, everybody, I'm MFG. Stay safe and be well. Have a good night.